Today we're talking about the iPhone 14 Plus, the phone that nobody wanted when it first came out, but is it worth considering in mid-2024? Let's dive in and find out. Alright, let's get real. Why would anyone consider buying an iPhone 14 Plus now, when the 15 Plus is out and the 16 is just around the corner? Well, the answer is simple. If you're on a budget looking for a bigger phone and you don't need all those fancy pro features, this is your phone. The 14 Plus hits that sweet spot now where it's relatively still new but can be quite affordable if you know where to look for a good price. Speaking of price, you can still snag a new 14 Plus at Apple for $799 in the US and about €950 here in the EU. Now, I know you might find it for around $600 at places like Best Buy, but it's still not exactly a steal if you ask me. For the real deals, you need to check out Amazon or eBay in the refurbished or pre-owned sections, where you can find nearly brand new 14 Pluses for as low as $450. I got mine from a local refurb store here in Slovakia where I live, and the stunning product, the red color, for €650, that is. I know it's a bit on the pricier side, but this is practically a brand new phone with a brand new battery. Let me show you the battery health real quick. So I've had the 14 Plus for a week now, and here are my top 3 favorite things about this phone. At number 1, it is the large screen. Duh! At number 2, it's the weight or the lightweight design. I can't believe how light this is compared to a 14 Pro Max. And the third thing is the great battery life. This phone lasts 2 full days without a problem. And if there's one thing that this phone does best, it's definitely serving up content. So if you're consuming a lot of content on your phone, you're gonna love this one, because watching YouTube or just scrolling TikTok is such a joy on the 14 Plus. And now that the hype around the dynamic island is over, I actually find the notch less distracting when watching YouTube or playing games. Speaking of games, gaming on this thing is easy. This guy rocks a 15 chip paired with 6 gigs of RAM, and this will handle any game you throw at it. I played Genshin for an hour with graphics set to high and 60 FPS, and guess what? The phone barely got warm, no overheating, and that means no screen dimming, which is awesome because that is so annoying during the gameplay. I also played a lot of Call of Duty, and with the big screen, you're so much more accurate when shooting and aiming. At least I was. However, with GTA San Andreas, it was a different story. I had a hard time adjusting to the controls for whatever reason, maybe because I beat this game on a regular iPhone, but I got used to that after a while. Anyhow, if you're a gamer, you will definitely love this phone. Let's talk about the cameras for a little bit now. So, I'm no guru in this field, but I honestly think the cameras on the 14 Plus are pretty solid. Sure, the 15 Plus has a 48 megapixel main camera, but unless you're zooming in like crazy, you won't notice any difference. Oh, and there's one feature I absolutely love on this phone, and that's the insane stabilization with action mode. Watch. Okay, you might be wondering why not just get an iPhone 13 Plus for the same price? And I will tell you why. Because with the 14 Plus you are getting a bigger screen, a bigger battery, emergency SOS via satellite and crash detection because safety first, and let's not forget that the back glass on the 14 Plus can be replaced, so if you drop your phone, it won't cost you an arm and a leg like with the 13 Pro. And then there are also minor upgrades like Bluetooth 5.3 instead of 5.0 and possibly an extra year of iOS support. Okay, so with that out of the way, what are my final thoughts? Overall, I like the 14 Plus a lot. The only thing I don't like is that the 14 started the trend of using last year's chip, and I think the 14 Plus should have gotten the A16 chip. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of is the lightning port, but depending on the type of charging cables you have at home, this might not bother you at all. Alrighty folks, that's a wrap for this 14 Plus video. You all have an awesome day and I'll catch you in the next one.